Hello my Taurians and welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are new here, don't worry, Timsy is not naked. If you are a regular here, you already know that. The tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign, or on some occasions twin souls or deep soulmates of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, it will be a general read, which means it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I don't follow any sort of cycle. Once you get going through my videos, you will see that I would jump into the soul cycle, I'll jump into love cycles, work, career, finance, sometimes conflict cycles, which is what we are doing today. Okay, so if it's not resonating with you today, next week's one might, because it shouldn't be linked to this one at all. Okay, so we got our person out. As I have already mentioned, we are doing a conflict cycle. Who are you in conflict with, Taurus? I can tell you that whoever it is causing burdens, or it has caused burdens, but those burdens are coming to an end. Okay, because we had the 10 of Wands in the All Signs overview. And going with our 10 of Wands, we have got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so love has been causing a burden. Communication of love, expressing how one feels, etc. And the Knight of Wands is also coming out. So possibly what has been causing a burden is giving love to more than one person. One person in this conflict is, well, giving love to a lot more than one person. It could be that someone is just very passionate and acts on that passion before thinking about the consequences, and that could be causing the conflict. Okay, so let's have a look. We are now giving it a shuffle. The way we have two cards is the left hand side will be your energies, Taurus, about this conflict. The right hand side will be their energies about the conflict, and the middle will be the conflict itself, or the bridging energies, if you will. Where does your energy and their energy meet in the middle within the conflict? The way I would also do the cards is that out of this deck we will have 3 cards, one for each, and then underneath that I'll get some clarifiers. The clarifiers will go from like past, present and future. Okay, so the first card I'll put out will be the past, how the conflict started, where the conflict started, or near the beginning of the conflict. Then we have the present, where you are now within the conflict, and then we have the future, which admittedly will be the universe's best guess, as we all have free will, and when we are in the middle of a passionate, heated debate or fight with someone, we use a hell of a lot of that, as far as the universe is concerned anyway. Right, so Taurus, you are dealing with a much younger fire sign. This sort of age gap is a parent-child sort of age gap, so sort of 18 years plus. It could literally be a parent-child read we're about to do. It could be anything like that. It could be just like a work colleague who is much older than you. It could be just a friend, but they're an older friend. Okay, I have finished shuffling, so shall we crack on with it? There will be no overall energy of this particular read, because the overall energy of this particular read is, well, conflict. So, okay, so your energy within this conflict is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is having it all, okay? Having the perfect life, the perfect spouse. I always want to say the perfect wife, but I can't guarantee it's only people or only men watching this. Or, yeah. So it's the perfect spouse, it's perfect kids, perfect car on the drive, everything you've always dreamed life would be, that is it. It is also in abundance. In general terminology, book meaning it is like an abundance of wealth. It's like a generational wealth, one goes down from family to family. So it could be about an inheritance. Taurus, you could be in a conflict with someone about an inheritance you should be receiving and you're not receiving, or you have received and it's a bit biased in your favor and other people aren't happy with that. Okay, something along those lines. I will pull the conflict card off the bottom of the deck. I said I won't be putting an overall energy, but I will be. The conflict card being the one in the middle. So, how does your younger fire sign feel about this? Their sort of side of this conflict is pain, sorrow, hurt. Hell, I'm feeling loss and regret. I feel the Five of Cups all mixed in with that Three of Swords. Generally speaking, it's pain, it's confusion, it's anxiety, it's everything. It is absolutely everything rolled up in that. Think about your worst ever breakup you've ever had, Taurus, times it by about 400, and that is what I'm feeling off that card today. It's a horrible feeling, to be quite honest with you. Right, okay. The universe is giving us the Hierophant. Whatever this conflict, this argument, this disagreement, this differing of interests is all about, is actually a spiritual journey for one or the other of you. Okay. Now, let's just break these cards down into some other type of ideas while that just sits there. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles, Taurus. This conflict might be giving you the happy ever after, giving you something you've always wanted. Yeah. Again, it's a spiritual journey. It's a religious type thing. It's someone at the pinnacle of their guru. You're going to be learning a hell of a lot from this, one way or another. Be it dark night of the soul, just generally having to learn a hell of a lot. I don't know. And then you've got the Three of Swords. Someone's going to be in pain about it all. Now, this could be you've always wanted a puppy. The Ace of Clubs here, yeah, has a puppy, but it's the last one in the litter. They've got attached to it. You've come along. You've just bought it. It's made your day. It's ripped their heart apart. Okay. Now, the lessons being learned, you now have to learn how to raise and bring up a dog. And remember, a dog isn't a toy. It isn't, any pet isn't a toy. It's literally becoming a member of your family. Yeah. It will look at you like a baby would. It depends on you. It expects you to be there for it. It will wait for you forever. Okay, as long as you don't mistreat it. If you mistreat it, it might turn around and bite you. But then again, saying that, if you mistreat a child might end up turning around and biting you one way or another. It will take a long time before it does, though, in both cases. Yeah, and they're learning that there has to be separation there. Nothing lasts forever. Things move in cycles. Dogs have litters. You can't raise all the dogs. Yeah, it gets very expensive, so you have to move the litters on. But in life itself, you have a child, and eventually that child moves on. Okay, and the reason I don't know, the reason I keep comparing this whole puppy to a child, I'm getting this weird, strange feel that perhaps young fire sign here is a surrogate for you, Taurus. Okay, it popped into my head. I just say it how I see it and how I feel it. Right, I think that card's going to stay there as it's landed right in the middle. So off the top of the deck for the past, the Wheel of Fortune. Things turning in your favour. Generally speaking, it normally means things are getting better. What you want is coming too. And as I was talking about that Three of Swords, yeah, for the fire sign, it's the wheel of life. Things move on. It's a cycle. Yeah, it's something, it was destined to happen. We got the Hierophant out and the Wheel of Fortune. It was destined to happen. Sooner or later, if it weren't this fire sign, it would have been someone else. Okay, I do really feel this big giving and receiving bit, but there's going to be a lot of pain involved. Okay, so they've got the Ten of Cups. So this conflict is kind of actually based around a lot of joy, a lot of happiness initially. Yeah, it would not surprise me if that card sitting in the middle there is a 5 of Swords or something like that. But it's like that you've got the 10 of Pentacles, they've got the 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's like a sun. You put them two together, that's like the Sun card. Happiness, joy, security, warmth, everything the sun gives. But I would just like to remind you all, as I always do, there is always a backside to everything. Yeah, the dark side of the force, if you will. The sun, although it gives us life and it provides us warmth and everything, it is very capable of doing all the opposite of what it generally does. It can just wipe life off this planet. One day the sun will eventually eat our planet. Okay, when I say one day, I won't be doing tarot reads then. And probably, yeah, hell, we might all be dead by the time the sun decides it's going to expand and eat our planet. But it is very capable of completely wiping out life on this planet. And it's very easily capable. In fact, it happens every 150 to 200 years that it changes life on our planet. There's this thing called a Carrington event. Last time it happened, it knocked out all the electricity, everything electrical we had on this planet. It knocked it out. And you're thinking, wow, that must have been a long time ago. No, it was only about 200 years ago. Okay, it knocked out the telegraph system. Ooh, big stuff, eh? But that was pretty much all we had electrical at the time. If that Carrington event hit today, imagine not being able to turn a tap on and have water coming out of it. None of the cars are working. None of the factories are working. Can't rebuild the electrical system, not for a while. Yeah, maybe small places, little hamlets, tiny villages, yeah, might have enough generators and things which would somehow escape it because it's more of an electrical than a mechanical side of things. And they might have little localized power, and they might be able to whack up a small village-sized grid if there's enough experienced people in that area. But generally speaking, bang, we're back in the Dark Ages. Very, very least. Middle Ages. Anyway, so let's have a look at this. It's the Two of Swords. I was called the Swords, didn't I? And it is very similar to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is short-sightedness and things like that. The Two of Swords, it's making a very difficult decision. Okay, which is like that surrogate thing I said, or giving away your last puppy. It's a difficult decision to do. I know quite a lot of people who have litters of dogs and cats and things, and they always keep hold of the last one. Oh, I just can't let this one go. Yeah. So it is that difficult decision. It is a difficult decision, but it was a difficult decision to start with. Okay. I'm doing this a little bit different to the last one, because the last one I done all of one side first and all of the other side and then all of the middle. I think it's because the universe threw one out in the middle. Oh, there you go. Let's have a look here. It's thrown out a couple. One actually. That side was, I think that one was the right way up. Okay, there's the 10 of Wands. Okay, and I think that one was going to be down. The Fool. Okay, let's pop that there so that's out of the way. And this one is going to give us a crossing card. I'm going to go, yeah, no, it's gone that way. The Sun in reverse. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So, and yeah, I may have picked which ones were up the right way and which ones were up the wrong way, but at the end of the day, something was guiding my hand. Okay. The 10 of Wands. Currently, this is where the burdens come from. We're burdened. Have I made the right decision? Can I really do this? Should I have taken on this puppy? Okay. I've got work to think about. No, it's a bit unfair on that puppy that it's going to be sitting at home while I'm at work. I suppose I could always get someone to come in and check on it. Oh, but that's just even more burdens. I have to find someone and then possibly pay someone. Oh my God. Yeah. On their side, the Fool. I've taken the leap, the Fool in reverse. I've taken the leap of faith. I've committed to this. I've done this. Yeah. I allowed my dog to get pregnant in the intention of selling or giving away all the puppies to make people happy, but I'm not sure I want to give away my last puppy. I want to keep this last puppy. I've grown attached to this last puppy. It's all those sort of feelings. If you throw that in the whole surrogate mother sort of thing, you now got to buy, you, Taurus, have to now buy a crap load of baby stuff. And while you're buying that baby stuff, you're realizing what you have actually taken on. And are you actually capable of doing it? If you are, is your partner actually capable of helping? Is it really what they wanted? Have you done this all because of you? Oh my God, see, you can see how easy all these burdens mount up, can't you? Then this young Aries is thinking, what if I want to keep the baby? Okay, and this is all shown in the middle now. Currently, there is pain. There's pain on both sides. The sun is causing the pain. The sun is flipped upside down. The dark side of the sun. Secrets being revealed. Feelings being revealed. Sunburn. There you go. Crops withering away because they are too hot and not watered enough. The dark side of the sun. Yes, it's not quite as happy. It's not quite so joyful. Now we've looked at it a little bit more. We've created the pain. If you had that Two of Swords and that Three of Swords together, you get that Five of Swords that I said was there to start with. Yeah, the short-sightedness of all of this. You may have won a battle. Maybe you've lost a war. But again, with the hyphen up at the top there, this is all stuff you're going to be learning about. Everything that happens within this connection between you and this fire sign, you will be taking on with you into the future. And literally, like the fact that I've translated this from giving a puppy away to having a surrogate baby for someone, yeah, is going to be able to, you'll be able to imply the lessons from this on any situation in your life. Which comes, right, we got the moon, the unknown. Okay, things you don't know. Traveling, you go another. It's very. Your side's coming out very generically here. Actually, it is traveling the road unknown. Okay, you have no idea. You think you know what's going on, but the more you talk to people, who have got puppies, who have taken on puppies and things, the more you're realizing that, oh my God, there's so much I don't know about puppies. Oh my God, I thought it'd be easy. Yeah, perhaps you've already got the puppy and you're realizing, oh my God, why does the puppy keep scratching at my door? Why does the puppy keep yelping in its dreams? And the same for the child. The same for anything new you've taken on. You thought it was going to be happiness, the joy, everything you wanted. Now you're realizing you don't know half as much as you thought you did. It's creating burdens, but it is, again, divinely led. It's the wheel of fortune. You are going to go through this situation. If it was a puppy, if it was a new job, if it was a car swap, hell, you could even say that this could be some sort of partner swap. Yeah, you're really happy you got a new person. They're really unhappy now because they've realized they've given their person away. Okay, so let's see how they are going to be in the future. Wow, okay, in the future, it starts to pan round the other way for the fire signs. They start to come to terms with the choice they've made. Okay. Then the worriness, the anxiety, that everything I said about that Three of Swords, that calms down and it gets a lot better. And it's like, well, okay, I made this decision. I'm going to have to stick with it. Okay. The loyalty of a fire sign suddenly starts burning through in the future. And let's see what the outcome or crossing energy of is this. It's the Queen of Pentacles. I couldn't find a better mother card in this deck if I actually tried. Okay, maybe the Empress. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's giving, she's nurturing. She's the sort of energy who mothers you. Yeah. The the school nurse who used to put a plaster on your cut knee after you've fallen over in the playground and then put a little smiley face on it for you to make you feel better. It's that type of energy, okay? And she is giving to that side. This Queen of Pentacles is giving to you, Taurus. You are receiving something which is immensely precious, immensely attached to this fire sign. And they are giving it to you, okay? It will be successful. I am drawn to the fact that she's holding a scepter there, which is a wand by another want of a word, and she's holding that back away from you. Yes, you can have the puppy. I'm keeping all my passion away from this. I'm doing this purely financially. I'm not having any passion, any emotion put into this. Okay, crossing it is the Six of Pentacles. As I said with them, becoming level-headed and calm, and I've made this decision. Their fire sign loyalty is burning through them, going, yes, this is what we said. This is the arrangement. I have to stick with this. It creates balance. You're getting what you want. They're getting what they want. With the Hierophant up at the top, there is going to be immense spiritual growth out of this. Probably from your side, you're getting the spiritual growth of receiving something. If I put a rune out on this read right now, it'll probably be Gabo, which is all about contracts and receiving. Yeah, and it's not the giving or the receiving, it's how you accept it. Yes, you're going to be in the dark. You're going to be in completely new virgin land with no idea where to go. But on the other hand, you should be receiving this gift graciously. Yeah, and you probably will. The balance is there, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. There is another side of the Six of Pentacles. It's, I have got enough, but I will give you a little. Yeah, I'll give you one of these Six Pentacles and I'll keep 5. Now that is kind of mixed up in there as well. It's like, I don't know, with the whole surrogate thing, I feel this is all wrapped up in the surrogate thing. Yes, you can have my child, but I will always be their mother. Okay, it's kind of like that. You're getting the child, I'm having the genetic connection or something along those lines. I'm having that emotional bond of having it growing within me for the last 9 months. So Taurus, that is your read. If it resonated with you, well, congratulations, I suppose. One way or another, you're getting something good out of it. And fantastic. If it didn't resonate with you, as I said at the beginning, I'm sorry, not all reads can resonate with you. This is one about conflict. Maybe you're just not in conflict with anyone, or especially a younger fire sign. But if you're still here, you know someone who is, and this read is for them. So share it. Okay. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who has liked my videos in the past, or who is about to like my videos, or will like my videos in the future, or anyone who has subscribed as well. Thank you very much. Anyone who has shared my videos out, because that helps me get seen by more, and the more people I get seen by, the more people I can help, and that's the only reason I do this channel, to try to help people. You don't see any adverts popping up in my channels, well, mainly because I have literally engineered my channel to not grow super fast. Okay, the fact that I pull in an individual energy, instead of telling you that your person could be pretty much anyone else in the world, means that not so many people watch my videos. Okay, so that's that. So thank you for sharing them out. And last but not least, I am doing my giveaway. It's a wax melt burner. You can see what this looks like if you go onto the random message and reads playlist. It should be the last video I added to it, so it should be pretty easy to find. It's only 2.5 minutes. You could probably see what you're getting within the first 30 seconds of that. So there you go. That's all you have to watch. Don't have to watch it all. If you want that, if you're interested in that, or if you just like getting free things, yeah, just simply drop a comment on any of my videos throughout the month of March, and your name will be put into the draw. Okay, thank you very much, and I catch you all soon. I hope you have a wonderful week.